just realized I'm over here talking about Black issues and Black entertainers, and I just noticed that I have a watermelon candle burning. I love the irony. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Zhariya Smith, and I typically make commentary videos just like this one, so if you happen to like that, or you happen to just like my face, because you know, I have a great face sometimes, you can subscribe down below, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post. I post videos every single Wednesday, which you know is nice, I guess, I don't know. So, today's candle is watermelon lemonade. Pause for jokes, I know, but it's a good candle, and also it's a really big one. Like, she's big, like bigger than my head big. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about Black entertainers and how Black entertainers can be taken advantage of, misrepresented, and you know, all the little fun things. And also, this is something new. I don't typically do this, but today's video actually is a collaboration. This collab actually is with a very small creator by the name of Nico. So I'm gonna give you guys just a little clip of her, and then we can go ahead and get started with the video.
Hi guys, it's Nico, and thank you for clicking on Zhariya's video, and please, I hope you enjoy what she has to say, because I really enjoyed doing this collaboration. I've never done a collaboration before, and it was such a pleasant experience to meet her and truly talk to her, and it was just such an amazing time to do this collaboration. So please like and subscribe to her, because she makes awesome content, and after you watch her video, come onto my channel and watch my video that I also have on the same topic, because you may want to see her opinion and my opinion, and just enjoy our content. So yeah, please enjoy the rest of her video.
So, first thing I want to talk about actually is a video topic that Nico actually covered on her channel, and that is the Black TikToker strike. Now, usually I start off my videos with the beginning, the middle, the end, and then my denouement. However, I'm going to start my video kind of differently. I'm going to talk about kind of what prompted me to want to talk about this specific topic, because as a person who is Black, and I find myself entertaining, you know, loosely, and I want to be an actress in the future. That's like my dream job. Flashback to my video that I post, or actually it'd be up here, the video that I posted on the dream job trend. But I'm talking about the Black TikToker strike. Now, if you don't know what the Black TikToker strike is, I have some news for you, because I will tell you what that is. Basically, the Black TikToker strike was Megan Thee Stallion. We love Megan, we stan Megan, and she made a video called Thought. I don't curse on my channel, but Thought, S word. I can put a picture up. And in this song, as we know, TikTokers, a lot of Black creators, whenever a new song comes out, they like to make dances. And then these dances kind of get gentrified and stolen with no credit, and then get, you know, put up with, you know, the little nice, pretty, like, white creators. And I have no issues with them. They're all gorgeous, talented, and great. But it does kind of suck when you see time and time again that Black creators get their stuff stolen, misrepresented, and it's just not a vibe. But, so in response to Megan Thee Stallion's song, Black creators decided they're not going to make a dance to the song, and they're just going to see what other creators come up with. And it was very interesting, to say the least, because I want you guys, we're gonna actually go and look at the lyrics of this song, and I want you guys at home to sit and think, if I were to make a dance, what would it be with these specific words? Hands on my knees, shaking your butt, on my thought stuff, right? So, a little workshop, a little interactive moment. Hands on my knees. I would assume in the dance that your hands may, just maybe, will be on your knees. However, The popular dance that a white creator came up with for this song, and this is not me trying to be like, oh, they don't know how to dance or blah, blah, blah. It is just very comical at the dance that was created due to the absence of black creators. I'll just put in a clip.
Let me hear.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh.
Do you see the problem here? Now, there are a lot of non-black creators that I actually do enjoy. They make amazing dances, like the Rake It Up dance that I am obsessed with was not made by a black creator. There are so many dances that were not made by black creators, so that's not the point. But the point is that black creators were kind of sick and tired of dances getting stolen from them with no credit. But the majority of things that black people have made in terms of dances have been made by black people. Now, that's not saying that other people cannot make them, but I'm saying when you think about the most popular dances that you can think of in your head, scrolling through TikTok or just going to a random cookout, the chances are that the dances that are being made were made by black people. Which is very interesting to me. Black people are very creative, very amazing. I love being black. It's, a great thing to be. However, when you think about it, it does interest me how so many black people are at the forefront of things. However, they are not typically given credit for those things, So that's just something to think about. Now I'm going to get into the history. But as we all know, Elvis. Elvis is honestly known as the king of rock and roll. Elvis is probably, when I was in 3rd grade, my teacher had an obsession with Elvis. She had a poster of him she had multiple posters of him in her classroom. And you know what? We love a fan. However, Elvis is known as the king of rock and roll, has so many songs in his discography that are popular, but I feel like the average person, the average Gen Zer who doesn't know much about Elvis, maybe even millennials, there's one song by him that you know, and that is Hound Dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. That song. I'm not gonna sing, but you get the the vibe. I don't know why I'm trying to explain myself, but that song is actually not his song. Well, he sang it, he recorded it, released it, so I guess you could say it is his song. However, that song is actually a cover. And I also don't want to say oh, it's wrong for people of other races to transform black things. One of my favorite rappers is Young Gravy, and Young Gravy is white. Rap is a black genre. Rap hip-hop was popularized by black people. So I'm not saying it's wrong. But I think it's interesting to sit back and kind of look at it. But either way, while I was doing my research for this video, very funny, there was this article on the website called nodepression.com, which also, amazing name for a website. But the quote says, and this is very funny, I'm going to try not to laugh as I read it, but that's right. Elvis stole the song Hound Dog from a black female blues singer named Big Mama Thornton. Ain't that some stuff? White males have stolen every aspect of black music from the beginning, and this is just a little taste of how famous one can become off of a stolen song. This woman got no credit for her song for decades. End quote. Isn't that just dandy? But many genres have come from black people or have originated from black people. Now, some of these genres are now mostly occupied by non-black people. However, it's interesting to think about, and obviously we have the basics that we know: hip-hop, R&B, jazz, blues, reggae. However, also rock and roll, country, techno, house music, and honestly probably more, but I read it off of one article, so that's all that I got for that one article. But isn't that crazy? So it's despite knowing that black people make very, very, prominent music, they make a lot of, stuff. But I would say definitely, in recent years, black creators have been, seen more on the Billboard Top 100 charts, and they've been seen in the top 40 and all that stuff. However, it's interesting to think that, why was it for such a long time that black artists just were not being portrayed on MTV, for example? So that's kind of the vibe of the history of this, and I think it's just really interesting to chat about. So next, I want to talk about actors. Now, before I start, I do have a video that is on Black representation in film, which is up there. I really like that video. I stand by it. It's a very good video, but I can honestly just say in general that, have you guys noticed that whenever there is like a Black person in film that's supposed to represent, you know, the Black character, they are me. It is Zendaya, you know, and I love me some Zendaya. I can get down with some Zendaya, but isn't it interesting that like the characterization of like a Black person going through struggles and all that stuff, media and like networks think that, oh, this light-skinned Black woman is going to represent all of Black women in this show, which, you know, there's colorism, there's pretty privilege, there's a lot that goes into that, but it's just something to think about, you know. Or when we do have women that are, you know, darker skin tones, darker than me, we see that this is actually like a question. It is honestly, to me, a crime that whenever there's like a dark-skinned Black woman, like in movies or TV shows, if there isn't a Black person that is doing hair for that show, why do they always look like bad? Like, why is it that like Black women's hair in like TV, which would be a whole other video topic, but Black women's hair in TV shows, honestly, is very lacking. Like, that's what I liked about the iCarly reboot, honestly, is that the Black character, her hair on point, because there was a Black hairstylist there, which is just something to think. But I think it is a crime, honestly, to like, you know, cast people like, oh, this person has good hair, so we can cast them in this, and like, oh, I have 4C hair. So literally, even when I go to the salon to get like my hair, you know, done, I will get charged an extra, sometimes $50, just because of my hair texture, and it's like, why me, you know? But we have that. For years, Black people in entertainment have been taken advantage of or misrepresented. Like, we see Black actors in the beginning. Well, honestly, Black actors didn't really exist in the beginning because they were Black actors, but they were white actors in blackface. And not like blackface, like blackfishing. Like, no, they were literally like painting their face with like whatever stuff they had back then, and were making themselves look Black. And it wasn't just the essence of painting yourself Black. It was making yourself Black and then characterizing yourself as a stereotype. Can you see how I'm getting aggravated? It was classifying yourself as a stereotype of, oh, Black people are loud. Black people like watermelon and fried chicken, and just like being very loud and messy. And we have so many caricatures that I could break down, which I have a video. This is a lot of promotion to myself. Gentrification of Black culture video essay. It's 15 minutes long, but I really liked making it, and it was very, you know, informative. So it's either that, you know, Black men, for example, will be put in TV shows as drug dealers, drug kingpins, meth addicts, like baby daddies that are deadbeat and won't talk to their children. And it's like, maybe instead of characterizing Black men as like these horrible people, maybe like try to like do a show where you analyze why it is that Black men, you know, aren't in fatherhood, or maybe analyze why Black men are going to jail and they can't take care of their children. So many topics that could be explored. However, some shows don't care to do that, you know. Black people are sometimes underpaid when it comes to acting jobs that they're doing. Sometimes Black people are made to just be the butt of a joke. And while, you know, I love me some SNL, and SNL has Black writers, sometimes it does genuinely aggravate me as a person who wants to be an actor. Like, you know, maybe I don't want to, you know, play miscellaneous ghetto Black girl in Friday, or maybe I don't want to be the crazy Black girlfriend in a Tyler Perry movie, or I don't want to be an extra on Black Jeopardy. Maybe I just want to be me, or not me, but acting as someone who's a just normal Black person in a show like Love Victor. What's the girl's name? I don't know the girl's name, but the girl in Love Victor, she's just a Black person that happens to be in a TV show. Like, she's not like, oh, look at this Black person. It's just like, oh, this is a Black person that's being casted. You know, you don't have to cast Black people and have them fit into some sort of stereotype. You can just simply just let them be, and also happen to be Black. it's a crazy concept, and it sounds crazy with me saying that out of my mouth, but like, you have to like, it's craziness, honestly, what we live in, you know. But actors taken advantage of horribly, or just sexualized, mistreated. I have so many videos on this, so I don't want to like, you know, delve too deep in it, but yeah, this brings us to the final section, the final question. What can aspiring Black entertainers do? You know, when you think about it, songs get stolen, dances get stolen, your likeness gets stolen, everything about you gets taken. What is left? You know, and I would say it sucks, and Black people have to try twice as hard, and if you're a woman, 4 times as hard to simply just be seen and be heard. I'm a Black entertainer on the internet, and I aspire to be an actress, you know, and it sucks seeing the amount of comments that I get, and I try to ignore them, the really bad ones, just because of simply of me being Black or me being a woman. Deadly combination, folks. It sucks seeing how people will be so dismissive and so angry at me for simply just being Black, or me being like, hey, maybe don't get fake tans to where you're darker than me, and suddenly I'm the one that's being seen as racist, or I'm the one that's being seen as not heeding, or like not being appealing, or me being like, you know, horrible, angry Black woman who's always talking and blah blah blah. And I know I'm a Black woman, I do commentary, I talk a lot. If I were to show you guys the raw footage of some of these videos that I film, it'd be an hour long. So I cut myself down a little bit to make it, you know, more easy to like watch. But it sucks being a Black entertainer and wanting to do so many great things and being seen as ugly and being, you know, passed off as, you know, nothing. And while there are many Black entertainers who are doing amazing, like Beyonce, one of the most famous entertainers probably in the world, she is Black, you know, and we obviously have so many Black entertainers, so many Black directors like Spike Lee, and there are so many Black people doing prominent things. However, I think it's just, you know, maybe something to just think about. Like, maybe whenever you're watching a Black person's commentary video, and they say something that you don't like, maybe don't pull out a slur. Shocker that I have to say that. Maybe if a Black person says, hey, this thing, I don't really like how this is being portrayed of other Black people, don't be like, hey, shut up, monkey, which I actually have been told in my comments before. Maybe don't say that, you know. I know I'm probably gonna get jokes about me having that watermelon lemonade candle, because I'm Black and I like the smell of watermelon, you know. What can you do? But I just think that Black entertainers, I know you have to try harder, but we are still having first in Black entertainment. You know, there are still so many milestones that Black people have not achieved yet, and I think that by powering through, we might make it easier for another Black person down the line to get the opportunities that we struggled to fight for. That's probably the reason why I want to be an actress, because I love acting, I love YouTube, I love all this stuff, but like, I want to make it easier for, you know, another Black girl, you know, decades from now when I'm long gone. Like, I want it to be easier for her, to make it not as hard as it is, you know, for me. That's just, you know, I'm thinking too much. Either way, that is my video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, because it actually really does help some channels like mine greatly. Make sure to subscribe down below. I'm really close to hitting 4K, so I really like to hit 4K, hopefully by my birthday, but if not, you know, it's fine, which is August 20th. I'm a Leo. Can you tell I'm a Leo? But yeah, so let me know your opinions down below. What do you think about this topic? Do you think Black entertainers are getting taken advantage of? You think it's something that's, you know, in moderation? Do you think it's something that I'm reading too much into, which could be possible? Let me know your opinions. Like, genuinely, I want to know. I like my comment section to be more of a conversation. I don't like it to just be like people yelling at me or people just blindly agreeing with me. I'd like to encourage critical thinking on my channel. If you think I'm wrong, call me out. Literally, I like the conversation, genuinely. But yeah, so make sure to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.